His eyes got wide like he'd been waiting months for me to see what he'd been seeing. He just hugged me and said, "Thank you, I was afraid we were losing her." The next day, I called Lily's school and took her out for a surprise lunch. She was suspicious at first when I asked about the cuts on her wrist. She pulled her sleeve down and said it was just the cat I didn't push. Instead, I told her how much I missed spending time with her, that I was sorry I'd been so caught up in my sister's illness that she would always be my priority. She asked why I was saying all this. Now what had changed, I just told her that sometimes we don't see what's right in front of us until something wakes us up. She didn't say much, but when I dropped her back at school, she hugged me for the first time in months. I started keeping my promises. I made it to her games. I limited my sister talks to after Lily's bedtime. I set up weekly mother-daughter outings that were sacred. Nothing could interrupt them. I found her old cake recipe and surprised her with it one night, just because told her I wanted a do-over of her birthday. She looked at me so strangely, but she smiled a real smile. Her dad noticed the change, almost immediately told me one night that he could hear her laughing again, that she'd started playing her music with the door open instead of locked inside with headphones. 3 months later, Lily left her diary open on her bed before leaving for school. I think she did it on purpose. The entry said "Mom's back." I don't know what changed, but I'm glad I missed her. I found a new page where she crossed out her old poem and written a new one about being seen, about someone fighting for you, even when you'd given up the fight yourself. I never told her I read her diary, but sometimes I think she knows she's 19 now, and in college last week, she called just to check on me. Before hanging up, she said, "Thanks for fighting for me back then, Mom." I'm still not sure what she meant, but I know how close I came to losing her. Not to death, but to the slow death of neglect. Reading that diary changed everything. It probably saved her life. It definitely saved our relationship. My sister asks sometimes how I knew something was wrong with Lily. I just tell her that a mother knows, but the truth is, I almost didn't know. I almost missed it completely, and that terrifies me even now.